What's going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and finally we are here at the final Garp Challenge Island on Global as of right now, which is the Shanks specific new challenge island. So this actually will appear, I think, after one of these ones on the fourth set of Garp challenges. After you beat a certain one of these, it will unlock the Shanks difficulty. Now this one is very interesting. Honestly, with the team that I'll be showing you guys in this video today, this team is ridiculously easy, very consistent. If you are able to build it, literally, it's probably the best team possible. There's literally no problems with the team whatsoever. And the thing about this specific dungeon is that some of the boss stages can vary. I think it's stage 6 is the big one, where it can be either Aokiji, Kizaru, or Akainu, and they do different things, basically. So this team is able to get around all of the different gimmicks on stage 6. But before we actually get into it, I just want to say to you guys, if you are clearing this Shanks Island, make sure to check your Chopper Man missions, because after you complete it a certain amount of times, you get really good rewards. Down the bottom here, you can see I've already cleared it 3 times with this team, and when you do clear it 5 times, you get a guaranteed support medal and 35 of the medium support medals, and then if you defeat it another 5 times on top of that, so 10 times total, you get the same reward again. So you'll get another guaranteed support medal and 35 medium support medals. So honestly, I think this is worth it, because stocking up on those support medals is going to be important moving on to the future. Another thing that is very important with this team as well is the actual support abilities that you're going to be using in this dungeon. I guess we can really talk about it before we get into it. So this is the team here. We are utilizing a friend captain Snake Man, but the main support abilities that are very important here, I would suggest that with Carrot, you would probably want a high boosting stat support ability on top of her, because she's going to be your main damage dealer on the final boss stage. The VV on Tamago is very important, and you do need that. The Lafitte on the Jesus Burgess, also very important, and also the support ability Flampe on Katakuri is also very important. So I would probably say that you probably have to have Katakuri as your own captain. I haven't tried it running just Snake Man captain with a friend Katakuri, because reducing the defense on stage 6 is pretty important, though you are activating the special ability of Katakuri on stage 6, so with that damage output alone, you probably would be able to get through the defense, but I think it would be just safer to run Katakuri as your own captain if you are able to do so. But then you've got Rayleigh at the bottom here. It doesn't really matter what you have on Rayleigh, but the other support abilities, I would say, are pretty important for this team. So now let's go ahead and get into the dungeon, this last Garp challenge versus Shanks. So first of all, I cannot take credit for this team. Massive shout out to Hungry App. Link to their channel will be down below in the description, for formulating this team earlier this year when this was out on the Japanese version of the game. So now getting into this Garp challenge, obviously the first stage is the typical kind of stage that we're used to now on Garp challenges, where we have the penguins with the 10-hit combo barrier. Ensure to get through that barrier, specifically with Carrot is able to do that. She has barrier penetration with her limit break ability, so because of that we can auto kill one of the penguins and then use the rest of our attacks to take down the secondary one, to make sure that our cooldowns are reduced a lot. And we will need to get through the first few stages as quick as possible, because we want to be using the special ability of Carrot on stage 4 to bypass defensive effects, which is going to be very, very important. So because of that, we do need to hurry up so that we can actually get her special ability ready to go by stage 4. But another big thing is stage 3. That's going to be the first time that you'll be encountering a mini-boss. But of course, the first 2 stages are just your regular stages where you can start getting your cooldowns ready for the upcoming stages. But as I said, on stage 3 is your first mini-boss, which is going to be against Onigumo. Onigumo is a Dex character, and he has a preemptive attack where your top row, both of your captains, will be binded for 4 turns. So with sockets, you only go down to 1 turn. But now, our support abilities are going to be coming in clutch, because we have the support ability Lafitte attached to Jesus Burgess, which is able to remove up to 2 turns of Bind and Despair, I believe. So that's why we have that. I know specifically Bind. I think it also removes Despair as well. So Lafitte is very, very useful for this particular stage right here. Also, the Psy Marines in the front row on their first turn will go ahead and paralyze your crew for 5 turns. So we want to make sure that we can take those guys down as well. And because of our Jesus Burgess special, we get a nice buff to our fighter characters, which will give us enough damage output to take down this stage relatively easily. But on stage 4, there are two different variations. There's a variation with Whitebeard and Blackbeard, and there is a variation with Garp and Sengoku. Both of them do pretty much the exact same thing, where Garp will, or the strength character, will rewind quick specials, and the int character will rewind psi specials. The thing is though, is after you actually kill these guys off, they'll actually, fast forward the cooldowns and charge the specials of the cooldowns of quick and psi characters. So it's essentially like you just can't use psi or quick specials on this particular stage, but because of Carrot's Sailor ability, she can completely resist special rewind, which is very useful for this fight, as we can now use her to bypass the threshold on this particular stage. And because the specials did get charged here after completing the stage, we can use Carrot once again on the 5th stage with Jinbei and Crocodile. On this stage, we get 4 turns of Reduced Chain and 4 turns of Attack Down. But because we still have the attack boost of Jesus Burgess active, and we're going to be using Carrot special once again, we'll have a 1.75 attack boost and a 2x orb boost still. So we're still able to go ahead and deal a lot of damage despite having a Reduced Chain and the attack down, which is really nice to have. Also, something noteworthy here, do not get Jinbei below 50%, otherwise he will blow away your friend captain for 3 turns, and under 20%, I believe Crocodile will actually blow away your actual captain, like, completely, and under 20%, Jinbei will blow away your friend captain completely. So essentially, do not get either of them at low HP thresholds, otherwise you're going to lose your run. Because of this attack down, I'm going to be taking it easy here, and then once the attack down is removed, we are able to move on to the next stage. So the next stage after it is the one with various variations with all of the admirals. You have one with Aokiji, one with Akainu, and one with Kizaru and Ben Beckman. All of them will have a blue shield defense up, which is why we have the Flampe support on Katakuri. So when we use Katakuri's special ability, it will go ahead and reduce the enemy's defense by a pretty good margin. They all have special interrupts as well, if I'm not mistaken, so you have to read the speech bubble when it comes up, because there is a specific special interrupt that these characters will have. Now for this team on this stage, you only need to activate Snake Man and Katakuri, though if you do get the Akainu variation, you'll have to use Tamago and then use your Snake Man and Katakuri, because he'll change your orbs into block orbs. With Aokiji, he is surrounded by 3 other mob characters, and with Kizaru, he has Ben Beckman on his stage as well, and Kizaru does have a 3-hit perfect barrier, which is kind of annoying, but of course with Snake Man and the Katakuri special active, it gives you a lot of damage output, and this particular stage isn't really that much of a problem with this team. Now the final boss against Shanks is very annoying. He has 8.2 million health, he changes into a strength character, he paralyzes you for 4 turns, he has full debuff immunity, you can only use 2 specials per turn against him, and any Psi character on your team gets their specials completely reset, and he does have a special interrupt where you can, anytime you activate an orb shuffle or orb change, all of your orbs will be counted, or will be changed to negative. And the other thing is he does have a barrier. He has a 1-hit Dex orb barrier, which is why the support VV is very important to run on a Dex character on your team, so that you're guaranteed a Dex orb to start dealing damage towards Shanks. But other than that, that's going to end this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video against the Shanks Garp challenge. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.